because there's nowhere else you can get your chocolate. So
That's the whole point for you, isn't it?
well, it's a good point and a bad point. It's a good point because you can actually, governments can have a little bit more authority over those companies by saying, well, you know, like I think Peter Dutton came out a couple of weeks ago and said, you know, we'll look at breaking them up, right? Well, companies don't want that going on. So if there's only two of them, they understand they're in an oligopoly and they can charge higher prices. But government can also come in and say, listen, you blokes, you need to wind this back a little bit or we'll get serious. So companies might dampen it down a bit. If there's 10 companies, well, there's enough competition to keep the prices fairly modest, right? And Australia's always been a country that has had oligopolies because there's just not enough of us to have 3 airlines, right? There's just not enough of us to have, you know, 4 supermarkets. And so we end up with these companies that make consistent profits, which is really good for the stock market, right? If you're an investor, but it's a car crash if you're out there trying to make ends meet by buying stuff from Woolies and Coles, right? And what I'm saying here is the property market is a really serious problem.